Hey, what's up guys? It's Yuri, and today I'm going to share with you 10 ways to lose weight fast and keep it off without dieting or going to the gym. So sit tight, you're going to learn some cool stuff here. So let's get right into this. The first thing you want to do is sleep. Get a consistent sleep schedule. Go to bed at the same time, wake up at the same time. Your circadian rhythm, that natural daily rhythm you have, is probably the most important thing that is going to determine the health of your hormones and the ability of your body to lose weight and keep it off. If you get that all out of whack, you can kill yourself in the gym and eat whatever you want. It's not going to make a big difference. So sleep is huge. 7 to 9 hours is what you're aiming for. I get about 7.5. For me, that's kind of the magic number. So for you, what is that? Number 2 is you want to meditate. Stress, as you probably know, is like, we all know that stress is bad, right? So stress, we want to find ways to manage it. And meditation, time and time again, shows to be one of the best ways to do that. So I like to meditate first thing in the morning. So I wake up at 5 a.m. and I'll sit down in my chair and I'll do about 5 to 10 minutes of meditation and visualization. So here I'm just kind of calming my body down, visualizing what I want to create in my life, how I want my day to go, and I'm focusing on the good, not the what isn't working, okay? That's a really important distinction. But meditation in general, whatever time of day you do it in, it doesn't really matter. If you're stressed out mid-afternoon, take a couple minutes, sit down, close your eyes, breathe deeply, go through a little meditation session, you'll feel 1,000 times better afterwards. It cools the sympathetic nervous system, which is the fight or flight response that we want to get rid of or stay away from as much as possible, okay? Number 3, and along those lines, is having a gratitude practice. I actually like having a gratitude journal. So I'll write down every morning and night what I'm grateful for. At night, I'll write down what my successes during the day, little and big. And I'm just focusing on things that I really appreciate in my life. When you focus on the good, you get more of it. When you focus on the good, you feel happier. When you are happier, you make better choices. When you make better choices, you end up healthier, leaner, and so forth, right? It's very tough to be healthy and lean if you feel terrible about yourself. You see that connection? So focus on what you're grateful for, what you appreciate, what is good in your life, and everything else, it'll be a domino effect. The next thing, the 4th thing, is to go for a walk or get some type of activity first thing in the morning. Well, maybe not first thing, but in the morning time. You want to get your body moving. You've just been sleeping for 7 to 9 hours. Get outside, get moving, get your body going, get your lymph going. Maybe that's jumping up and down on a rebounder. Maybe that's going for a walk with your dogs. Maybe that's getting in a workout. Whatever it is for you, start your day with movement. It's really, really important. Cool? Also, in the morning time is start with protein. Now, I talk a lot about lemon water and putting apple cider vinegar in your water and greens, and those are all things you can do as well. But with your actual food intake, you have to be getting protein in a minimum of 20 grams in the morning. If you do that, it'll stabilize your blood sugar, it reduces cravings, and it keeps you full longer. And what's been shown in the studies is that when you start with protein in the morning, you have fewer cravings throughout the day. It helps to balance your circadian rhythm because it doesn't blunt cortisol response like heavy carbohydrate consumption would do first thing in the morning. So how do you get more protein in? Well, you can have things like eggs, you can have a protein shake, simple things like that. But you are looking for a minimum of 20 grams in the morning, okay? Next is something I'm very excited about, as I just mentioned, apple cider vinegar. So here's the thing about apple cider vinegar. It's got a compound called acetic acid, which has amazing health benefits. So here's what you're gonna do. Before you have a meal, sit down, pour, 1 or 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar into a glass of water and drink that before you eat. What that's going to do is it's going to diminish the blood sugar and thus insulin spike after you eat food. And that's important because you don't want a high spike in blood sugar and insulin, because what that's going to do is, with a lot of insulin is going to store a lot of that as fat. So it's, whether or not you have blood sugar issues or you're diabetic, it doesn't matter. It will definitely help if you are. However, just from a general health perspective, apple cider vinegar before your food is a big one, okay? Give that a shot, and actually throughout the day, just have apple cider vinegar in your water. It really does make a difference. Number 7 is you want to reduce or eliminate your gluten intake. If you're having trouble losing some of this in the muffin top, I guarantee if you get rid of bread, pastas, and cereals, you'll lose 5 pounds in a couple days, just by removing those inflammatory allergenic foods out of your diet. Replace that with almond flour. Replace it with gluten-free pastas like rice or quinoa or lentil pastas. Much better options, okay? Number 8 is to reduce the amount of cardio you are doing. So I said we're not going to the gym for this stuff, right? I'm actually going to tell you here to stop doing as much cardio as you might currently be doing. As I mentioned several times in, I don't know, hundreds of other of my videos, too much cardio is going to crush your body. Okay, it's one of the easiest ways of suppressing your thyroid. Long duration cardio will do that, and it doesn't build muscle. So it's a very short-term effect in terms of caloric burn. What you want to do is focus on long-term investment, which is strength training. And if you strength train in kind of a circuit fashion where you go from one exercise to the next with a little rest in between exercises, you get a cardio benefit because you're huffing and puffing. So focus on that, because when you build muscle and build strength, you increase your metabolic rate. Your metabolic rate is largely determined by the muscle mass you have in your body, and that is not going to be built by doing cardio. Cool? Number 9 is to heal your gut. Your gut is a huge component of your ability to lose weight. There's been studies that have shown that in obese and overweight people, they have a different set of bacteria in their colon than do healthy, lean people. So you want to do things that are going to improve the quality of the microorganisms in your gut, whether that's eating more fermented vegetables like sauerkraut. I love sauerkraut. Or supplementing with a good quality probiotic. Simple things like removing gluten, because we know that gluten damages the gut lining, and that's going to allow all sorts of stuff to seep into the bloodstream and create inflammation. Not a good thing. So heal the gut, seal the gut, right? So again, fermented foods, probiotic supplements to get a lot of that good stuff in. And then you also want to look at things potentially like glutamine, or even fish oils and aloe vera to kind of soothe and heal some of the inflammation in the gut lining. The last thing is something interesting, and I talk about this in the all-day fat burning diet as well, which is before you sit down to eat, you want to prime your body to receive those nutrients. So a simple activity you can do is activate your muscles. So right now I'm contracting my muscles, okay? And as you do this, you feel the heat generating in your body. That means your muscles are contracting, they're generating heat as a byproduct. Do that for 30 seconds. Contract all of your muscles as hard as you can for 30 seconds as you're watching this right now, and tell me that you don't feel your body heat go up. Tell me that you don't start to feel your breathing increase. Those are all signs of working out, right? The benefit of doing this, and again, you can work out before your meal if you want to, but let's just say you're at home and you're not going to go to the gym, you don't want to work out. So here's what you do. You just contract all of your muscles, right, as hard as you can, and what that's going to do is that's going to prime them to be more receptive to nutrients from your food. We know that the biggest meal of your day should come after your workout, and that's because your muscle cells are like a flower opening to the sun for about an hour after that workout, and it closes after about that hour. So they're not as receptive to nutrients, and a lot of those nutrients can be stored elsewhere, like our fat cells, which is not great. So what you want to do is contract your muscles, get them primed for the food you were about to eat, and then enjoy your meal. So there you go. So those are 10 simple ways to lose weight fast without dieting or without going to the gym. So what do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Join me over at the blog. The link for that is below this video. And while you're here, remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. There should be a button icon somewhere on this video. We've got hundreds of videos to help you have more energy, burn fat, get stronger, live an amazingly healthy life. And once again, thank you for joining me. I am Yuri Elkaim, and I will see you in the next video.